I muted that whole time? What the fuck? I mean, okay, cool. I love it here. Alright, wait. Haven't streamed in a minute. God. Um, display chat, bottom right. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this. Time to do this. Where is the other team? Alright, let's do this. Oh, we're trying to get this shit ready, bro. And hello, stream. I knew I was muted the whole time, of course. Okay, wait 1 second. This is so dumb. One second. Hello, stream. Hello, stream. 1 second, I have to leave. Oh, leaky, I'm slow. What's a leaky?
Yo, what's poppin'?
Alright. Stream is up and running currently as well.
Alright.
Alright. Just waiting for the ready.
Yep.
Alright, so we got DG versus AA. I have no clue about this AA team. Actually, I know some players.
You're not alone.
Okay, well, okay, so this is the things I do know. Because first off, I'm a coach for DG anyway, so I know everything about that team. AA, I know certain players, like Mal, used to be a tier 3 off-tank player. Specializes on really only playing Diva. Very good at really playing a good style of keeping her supports up for sure. Plays a lot more peel style, not trying to overextend. So we can probably be expecting a lot of Diva if we're going to see her playing. Task plays a lot of like the flex DPS role, more of your projectiles like Hanzo. Some Torb, Junkrat I know a lot of. Was a very good Junkrat last season. RKC
last season.
I'm trying to think. I know they're a good support player. I know that's for sure a good support player. Other than that, I don't know that much about anyone else here. On the tier, on
I only know. On DG, I only know Phoenix and Master Maid.
Alright.
Going into this.
Traveling to Nepal.
We're ready. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be seeing, this is DG in the blue, AA in the red. Alright, so this is Nepal, the inside area. What do you think we'll be seeing?
Oh, I'm expecting, as I've seen from what I've seen from watching DG Scrim, I believe Phoenix might go for the spicy ball.
Oh, the ball?
Maybe even a double shield.
Interesting.
You run a lot of comps.
Ready for battle.
Oh, trusty old Rush with a Doomfist.
I have to do something, but I'll be setting up the camera appropriately. The stream can't hear you, so.
Yep.
You got it for a second. It's gonna be right above the middle point.
I like both teams. I like both teams. They're both running Rush. I feel like AA's side is going to be much better because they're running a Baptiste instead of a Moira. So the Immor is going to be a lot better. PG going on the right side of their spawn. AA going right side on their spawn. Time to see. Oh. Going on a brawl right now on left side. Immor down. Fat slam already through. From Phoenix. That's quite an early slam. As I can believe it. Probably a 40 second slam. Quite nice. Have to pick off everybody else who's still alive. Can he get the stagger on the Diva? Diva seems to still want the stagger on herself. Alright. Point goes first to EG.
And they say chivalry is dead.
Window coming up from AA. Are they gonna use that? No. Not right now. Phoenix going down to the task force.
Yeah, I am back. Sorry about that.
That's fine. You just
Alright.
fix off the Lucio.
So what's been going on? So it seems
AA.
like
AA has Shatter and Window. What else are they gonna use?
bomb engage.
Bomb going through from DG. Oh, Ryan going down really quick from the Doomfist. Phoenix picks off Baptiste, and that seems to be the fight. Come on.
So as we saw there, we saw a good bomb engage. I think that cleared a lot of space. It forced out a lot of resources.
Cleared a lot of space. I don't know, did you miss the Doomfist punch? He did indeed punch the Reinhardt, so the Reinhardt could not block the slam, so he lost a lot of HP. That's why the Reinhardt
That's
went
smart
down
gameplay
really
from
quick.
this team. You can definitely tell that they have been practicing and scrimming a lot.
Yeah.
Shatter block. But they still pop the coalescence. This fight is still winnable. Shatter hits two. Shatter hits two.
Slam.
AA needs to push up on this. They need to speed into the enemy team. They need to take advantage of this. And they're not taking advantage.
They're not taking
Honestly,
advantage.
DG is doing a great job at kiting. And that's a big boop!
Oh my god.
Sunni Mando gets a huge boop. Kills two.
Phoenix back on point.
Phoenix is back. They have their Reinhardt. This just went back in favor of DG.
They only lost their Doomfist, but
And another. Oh, I thought that was another boop for a second.
Ult's coming out.
A lot of ults being used. Big boop again. Bomb blocked.
Oh my. Bomb block.
Big pin.
Misses the
They're
pin.
on pitting. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Oh
First
point on
first point on the ball goes to DG.
Goes to DG.
I have to honestly say that was really nicely done by DG right there. Even when you're down one right there, they use ultimates, they kite back, and they let and I think AA honestly they just didn't take advantage. They didn't take advantage of them having a big pick.
Their Reaper picked off the Reinhardt 2 fights in a row, and AA did not go in for it. They just stayed back there, being held by DG's Doomfist. So that was actually really good.
Yeah, and we have to say that the big playmaker right there with Lucio. Huge plays by that Lucio right there.
Huge plays. Won the fight for them 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, AA is gonna be at the point quicker than DG because of the Sim TP.
Oh, they are gonna. AA is gonna be running the Sim. Big thing with Sim is
Doomfist back.
Is playing slow. This Doomfist wants to play fast. What DG needs to do is get in there fast and destroy these turrets and get in that Symmetra's face. Don't let her get that charge. That's what happens if you let that Symmetra get that charge.
Oh, but Doomfist does pick off the Junkrat, but does not matter because they do still have the Sim TP. T-Pack almost having Meteor Strike. Oh my. DG had to make a lot. They have to push in on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard after you let this Sim and Junkrat pull up. Oh wait, Symmetra does have wall. She might use wall here. And Doofus gets a big pick, but Junkrat trades it right back. Junkrat has to, if this Junkrat uses this tire, this can be big. It is right now even. Both teams down DPS. DG needs to make a move.
I don't think he's gonna use tire yet. Yeah, they have to make a move. I think
DG needs to make a move before that Symmetra gets back. A tire would be perfect right now.
Free flanking.
A lot of ults being used. Both sides. DG uses double. Both teams use double support. Oh, there goes Bomb. Bomb gets nothing. Mal is still in mech, just barely. Mal gets D-mech. Doomfist using his ultimate.
Yep.
Spawners are coming back, and somehow DG's coming back on top. You got big picks by Majestic.
Oh my.
And Mando. The supports for DG right now playing very well. And also, I have to say, their DPS making great space.
That C pick, fucking pick on the Sim. Really made
that was big, even though it was traded. I think that was a worthwhile trade because that was their big problem.
That was the worthwhile because really, wall across the middle, that's gonna give it a lot of like hard time to shoot through, especially for the McCree.
Yeah. So as we can see, AA are trying to travel this right side route, which I actually see as a good route because they don't have to really worry about too much spam, especially because they have the Junkrat. And also this Rhine does, and that's a good pick. They need to go on this.
That's a big pick.
That's a good pick. Honestly, DG, that's a good shatter. DG needs to high noon right now if they want to get something done. But that's a good counter shatter. Shatters 3, puts them on their back, and I think that's a diff. Is that an MTD right there?
That's an MTD.
Kai showing who's the better Reinhardt in this game, I can see. And that's a stagger. That's a big stagger right there. That's going to get them at least to 75%.
That might even get them maybe 80.
Honestly, might be. Yeah.
Maybe. Might be if DG takes a long time.
So how are we thinking they're pushing to this? Because they're going to be walking into a tire, a bomb, a lot of zoning
they're gonna
ults.
walk into a tire. Yeah.
I think they need to wait. They need to use some time with this high noon. Try to walk in. Try to speed high noon. Probably get some space.
They need. Yeah. This McCree needs to jump down, move with the speed. This high ground they're taking isn't. Yeah. They weren't gonna get a lot with that.
Big flank. Doofus killed the Baptiste. That's 3 picks. DG's gonna win this fight. That's big again. What DG really does good is taking multiple positions, especially with this Doomfish from CPAC and their aggressive supports.
Yeah, I really like it. Well,
all right, but the thing about this is look how many ults AA has, and they only need 10%. But hey, DG has a lot of ults on their way as well. They have double support ult, 1 tank, 1 DPS. This could be big.
They're gonna need to block 1 tire and 1 diva bomb with either a Rhine shield.
Wait, that Doomfist might feed here.
He is feeding indeed.
And he feeds his life away.
4 people went back. Yeah, that's a lot.
That is immortality. Immortality gets wasted by AA.
That's immortality.
That's window. And why is Phoenix pinning?
Why is he?
Phoenix just pinned. He threw his life away, and that's a big bomb. Phoenix, why?
Why would he pin? That pin is questionable.
That Phoenix, that pin by Phoenix could have just lost in the fight there. He pinned into a window, and that's it.
I can see the point, but you also gotta remember, they did lose their Doomfist very early.
But the thing about it is this: if you play, maybe you play slow there. You have ultimates to stall the fight out as long as possible. I'm not gonna lie, that's a big loss for them right there. They could have just quickly swept this map.
They could have quickly. They could have.
All right.
Well, that's 1-1.
AA takes second points of Nepal. We're going to third point.
What do you expect for last point Nepal? What do you expect?
What am I expecting? Okay, so we've seen this
for like a swatch.
So from AA, I'm kind of expecting another Symmetra playing a point. That's something I'd probably kind of expect. And probably I would honestly probably go for like maybe a Ball or Winston comp. Probably like a Neo Goats comp from DG. Something like that. Honestly, something thrown at them that wouldn't be expected. Something unexpected. I can
see that.
Because I honestly don't like the Moira Lucio. I don't like the Moira Lucio with this Rhine Zarya. I would rather see you with the Winston Diva.
I don't like it.
And look, they're running it again, and I'm right. The Symmetra comp's gonna happen, and with a Reaper, and they're just gonna hold point.
Wait, Bon AA. Wait, no, I'm watching the wrong team. Yeah, AA goes point.
AA is gonna just hold this point. I wonder how DG is gonna take to attack this point. It's very hard to. They're gonna have to take multiple angles. It's either they take multiple angles, or they're gonna have to use this Reaper. Let's see, and that's a big pick. That forces one support down. Forces immortality. That's huge. Their tank is gonna feed. Big flashbang, and that's it. DG just has to walk forward. DG just has to get aggressive right here.
They need to destroy it. Did they destroy the TP? Yes, they did. If they can get this pick of Reaper, the tank won't need to be scared.
And that's it. DG cleans it up.
That's it. That's it. They did. AA got 12%, but that ain't gonna matter.
That's not gonna matter. The thing about it is they can have the point as long as they. Facts. As long as they win the fight, they're going to get a lot more percentage on objective. Now, your question is, as AA, what is the plan here? I like to switch to the McCree, knowing that you can know they're not going to be able to sit on that point.
Oh wait, I know what they're doing. They have window.
You're right.
Window.
You're right. They're gonna try to abuse that.
wonder
Good
fight.
block.
Oh,
Another
great block.
MTD
Oh
by
my.
Kai.
Oh,
Good
another-
immortality usage right there. It's time to get
No,
aggressive. It's
no
time to
ult.
speed forward.
No ult's even needed. No ult's even needed from AA.
Honestly, I'd probably
on.
still use that window. You never know what can happen.
If I drop, yeah, right now I'd use the window.
Okay,
Oh my.
okay. No way, AA loses this. Big shatter stops the ultimate. That's huge. That's huge for AA right there. They need to abuse. They need to abuse this. They need to abuse the enemy team not having speed. They need to walk off Phoenix right
The
here.
window needs to come up soon.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jelly.
Oh my.
CPAC gets 3
my,
and
the
immortality and mech. It's huge.
Oh
Jelly
my.
turns the fight. AA messed up.
my.
You cannot let that happen.
AA messed.
You can't let that
is
happen.
not something that
You have to
can-
use
that
ultimates
cannot
there.
happen.
They were way too scared to use their ultimates there. They cannot let that happen.
They were way too scared of using window.
But that's what I have to say. That's a good job by DG using ults to slow down the fight.
Great. That's great. Phoenix almost having a slam again. Is he
Good.
gonna-
This
is
could
he
be an
gonna get
aggressive
blocked?
engage with beat.
Oh
Another
my.
block on Shatter.
2 picks.
That's it. They clean up the fight here. Honestly, wait a minute. They do stop Zarya and Reaper. Zarya and Reaper can switch fights if they don't kill them now. Alright, thank God. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Now they're about to get jumped. Oh my. That's my. That's a great. That's been great holding off from DG for so long.
Yeah, I have to say, DG is really impressing me right now. How they're holding them back, kiting back, using ultimates to their advantage. But look at this now.
Yeah.
AA only really used 2 ultimates there. They have 4. They have almost 4 now. But the thing about it is DG really didn't use that much. They have double support ult and grab, and they're coming up on this Kree High Noon, which might not be much, but it's something. Thing about it is this: AA needs to use their ultimate smart. They need to use it one at a time. Try to get as much time as possible.
There comes DG. There comes DG with a
aggressive, very aggressive push. They kill their Baptiste. That's Baptiste dead instantly.
They killed the Baptiste.
They get space with the. That's a big shatter. That kills the Reinhardt. Phoenix turned his back to the Reinhardt. What did you not learn? You never turn your back. But wait, DG still turning the fight. DG, you pop war coalescence. That late coalescence was huge.
Oh my.
And they turn the fight.
Oh my. And they change it. They've just won it.
And that's it.
Oh my.
DG.
Oh my.
Do they take first map? I have to say this. That was great gameplay from the DG team. As a team, they played well, kiting back. Even though Phoenix, their main tank, was feeding a lot of times, the rest of the team were doing well, stabilizing the fights, using ults and kiting back, stabilizing fights. That was crazy. And this is probably gonna be that big Reaper Blossom that changed that fight for them.
This is just great.
This is disgusting by them.
And the Rhino was pushing in.
Yeah, this was the fight that changed it for them. For sure.
Oh my. That was such a nice Blossom.
That was
delayed the time for them to cap. Oh my. That Zarya grab at the end, which made DG win it, because the Zarya didn't follow the rest of the team. She just went behind them. The D was not expecting it.
Flanked. Yeah, she didn't pay attention. She was paying attention to the bigger picture. That's some good Zarya gameplay right there. Using your team as a resource to make them look at her, look at him, and see he can just go on the flank. People get scared to flank at Zarya. Zarya is very powerful in the flank.
Yeah.
Alright, what is next map? I think it is. Let's see. Hanamura.
Oh.
Interesting. Yo, what's up, Ferris?
CP.
Hanamura. So, with Hanamura, the big thing about this map is that it's taking multiple angles, both on defense and attack. Taking multiple angles and abusing sightlines. That's how you take this map, and that's how you defend this map.
Yeah. Honestly, would not surprise. He goes for a sim TP and tried to take high ground.
Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like though that's done so much, DG might be ready for it. Maybe like a double bubble, a dive, something out of. I want to see something out of pocket, something no one would be ready for. Maybe like a double shield TP. I like that a lot better.
Something no one would do that. Something no one would do. Honestly, something I want to see. Something I want to see is a sim TP with double shield, take high ground.
Sim TV.
That's something I want to see.
Oh
That
yeah,
would
that'd be
allow
interesting.
that, and also you don't like run like double hit scan, maybe even a Junkrat. That can allow so much stuff. That's gonna put a lot of pressure on Phoenix
Yeah,
with
that
the
would.
shield.
And how Phoenix has been playing. He hasn't really been. He's been playing aggressive, but he's been feeding. He's been playing way too aggressive, feeding with his aggression. But the thing
Yeah,
about it is this: they haven't really been capitalizing on these picks on Phoenix. Like they get the pick and
yeah,
they back up. They need to keep going.
yeah. The only time when you saw that when they got a pick on Phoenix was on last point.
Yeah, that's when they
That's because
finally.
CPAC got off that Doomfist.
Yeah. All right. So as they are trying to figure out their swaps, AA has no swaps. They're going to be keeping the same lineup. So we're most likely going to be seeing a Diva again. I wouldn't be surprised. So we're going to be expecting a Diva. That really only opens 2 lanes, and that's probably most likely we're going to be seeing another Rhine comp.
Yeah,
So if we're going to be seeing the Rhine Diva, even though I wish we were not, we're most likely going to also see this Symmetra comp. I'm expecting it. They're attacking first. They're going to try to set the tempo with a Symmetra comp. We know DG likes playing symmetric comps on defense as well here. We know, like, we've seen the
Yep.
strategy before. The symmetric TP back to point, so you can hold that choke just in case. We're going to see it again, most
Yep.
likely. If we don't see it, I'm going to be very surprised from both teams. Even though I would see something left field, especially on the attacking side. We're most likely not. Honestly, a fair.
Mm,
Just first point, because I feel like it'd be out of the blue. Like Farah double bubble. That'd
yeah.
be something out of the blue. Because we do know they have a good elite hit scan of Wolfie. But the thing about it is this, they also have someone that likes playing. You've been seeing Doomfist Reaper from Jet CPAC. Why not abuse him? He's been doing a lot of work for them. That and their supports.
Yeah.
Farah cancels out the supports. He might probably get a double bubble or a Diva Winston or a Diva Ball going in there, tying up with that if they have a hit scan, tying up with the tanks. Farah takes care of the rest.
Yeah. Honestly. Like, would not surprise me. Let's see if DG has any swaps.
Facts, because they're taking forever.
Yes.
What are they posting in the match chat? Jesus Christ.
This is amazing. This is amazing content, my guy.
Yeah, amazing content. Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ready. They're going to be
Oh,
sticking with this
DG?
team comp.
They're gonna be sticking with it. No subs.
All right, very interesting.
Very interesting. Time to see.
I have to figure out what the settings are.
Expect from the DG defense.
DG defense.
I'm gonna expect a sim.
I'm
gonna be
expecting this. I'm
a
expecting the sim. I'm expecting a Baptiste. I would pray to God it'd be a Baptiste. Maybe a Brig or a Mercy because I feel like they're gonna go with an Ash probably. Ash. I'd be very surprised if they go
Probably.
Widow. I'd rather an Ash than a Widow here. They could go Creep,
Honestly,
but I
if
feel
they
like
go
Ash.
Widow here, they're gonna throw.
I like Widow on second point better.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
And is that
Widow
a hog?
second point. That's a hog. Oh my.
Okay. Gotta
You
scared
were
me there for
talking
a
about
minute.
wanting to see different.
I
You were
did.
talking about seeing different stuff on attack.
And the defense, and I'm seeing a hog on the Hanamur defense. This is definitely different, and I don't know how much. I kind of like it though. I kind of like the left field play.
I kind of like it.
My question is
kinda
this
like
though:
it.
if you're DG, wouldn't you be expecting though a sim? And let's be honest, Hog doesn't do the best against sim, but if he can get an early probably pick, that can be huge. probably abuse a late
Honestly?
someone that's late. But as we saw, like I said, I was expecting this from AA. Something I highly expected.
Yeah.
And here comes the TP. TP goes through.
Wh-
Let's see how
TP
DG
going
handles
through
this. That's a big fire. Everyone's on fire right now.
That's a big
Phoenix
tank.
goes in, and that's Phoenix with 3.
Swing. Oh my.
And that's the tank line just
One
cleaning
swing,
up
one
house.
swing
I have to
took
just
down
say,
3
that is
people.
beautifully done by DG.
That
Basically
is
circling them
beautifully
in on that teleport spot. And also, that was a good fire. That was a good dynamite by Wolfie, their Ash. That beautifully placed
Yeah.
dynamite. Gets 4 or 5 on fire.
Something that really I'm surprised of was that how AA went straight to point. I was expecting him to.
Yeah,
try to
I'd
win
rather
that.
a rotation. I would way rather a rotation than straight to
Like,
point. Then now they're gonna take the
yeah,
high
talking
ground.
about going
Maybe
high
kill that
ground.
Baptiste. Wait, the Baptiste lands on Glog. Okay, the Baptiste jumps back up.
Oh, my.
Oh, they used immortality. That could be huge.
They used Immor. That's gonna be very huge.
As you can see, their
Because
hog
that
is also
allows-
flanking. DG hog
Oh
is
my.
flanking, and that's a
Bob
big
goes-
window.
Phoenix
But look,
now-
the hog. He
that's
gets a
a
pick. He
big
gets a huge
window.
pick, and look, Bob.
Uh-huh.
Bob is
Yeah,
keeping the front line. Bob is keeping front line while their Ryan's down. And guess what? DG hog to get a pick. As long as hog doesn't get
Oh
picked
my.
off here,
Hard using whole
that's
hard.
big, and that's a late Emor.
No, he won't. That's
Diva
Immor.
loses mech.
That's a late Immor.
This is huge.
Late Immor. Oh my.
Look again, and DG doing what they've been doing all game, all day long. They've been
Yeah.
kiting back, playing
Oh.
smart.
Oh my.
That's a look using ults to their advantage when they're down.
Oh my.
Look at this, beautifully done by DG, kiting back, taking the fight slow, making AA play their pace of game. Beautifully done by DG right there.
Yeah.
AA, they need to get aggressive. They need to move as a unit. They need to be calling out this hog. They see what this hog has just done to them. They need to make sure they call out. They need to make sure that whoa, what is DG hog doing? What the okay. Okay.
I do not know.
He's just kinda
I
scared
was
for a
questioning that.
And that's another wait.
That's an early.
That's a big pick
Oh my.
again. What a
How-
hook.
I say this every time I play on a team with Phoenix in a different league. I say this every time to my teammates. Let the Reinhardt go first, so nothing bad can happen. Because the shield's gonna block it.
And again.
And this
Nyx
AA
again.
is just allowing this to happen.
Just doing it.
AA
To
is just allowing this to
they're
happen.
not doing anything, not stopping it. They keep peeking. When will AA get it? You can't peek against the DG team. They have a elite hit scan
Honestly,
like Wolfie,
you know-
and they have this hog that's just hitting nothing but hitting all his hooks, nothing but net every single time, bro. Stops
Oh
it.
my
Stops the
Phoenix.
push.
Oh my.
Phoenix with a big play. Phoenix with a big play.
my.
That's all I have to say. Phoenix right there with a big heads up move. Taking it in his own hands. Not getting afraid to just do it.
Yeah, he's
That's
not
a
getting
play I
afraid.
love to
He's-
see.
He was ready for that. He was ready for that. Another thing, AA should have allowed the Reinhardt to go last.
Yeah.
Like that slam allowed too much.
Yeah, I would say let Diva go
Hon-
first, let Ryan go last. You have to. They're honestly,
Yeah.
I would just say this: AA are creating too many mistakes, and DG
Oh my.
just exploiting
Hog
it.
behind
And
the
look at that
Reinhardt.
flank.
Almost picks
Ooh, it
up
almost
the-
kills the
oh
Reaper.
my.
That's a big
Oh,
dynamite.
look at
That forces
that window.
again.
That window.
Guess what? This is
Oh
DG's
my
world, and AA are
God.
just in it.
They're just in it. They're just vibing. There's nothing they can do.
They-
They're
what are they gonna
vibing and
do?
crying. There's nothing they can do.
This is DG's
Phoenix
game, and AA are
is
playing
great.
it, and they're not playing it. And I think that's a full hold. DG full holds AA.
That's a full home. You know what they should have done? You know what AA should have done? They should have gone a hit scan, maybe an Ash, Widow, anything to try to put more pressure on DG's Ash.
I
She was
agree.
sitting on high ground too comfortable.
Honestly,
They had nothing but a diva that could dive her. Been doing that.